Right where this red and green is mixing, that's where that area of rotation is indicated at this time. This system is moving its way southeast. It's going to be crossing Arkansas into Louisiana over the next couple of minutes here. Take a look at this. All of this lightning out there. That's why we say when thunder roars, go indoors, because lightning can be very dangerous, especially if you're outside during a thunderstorm. And this is what we're going to be waking up to across the Arklamas. So even if you plan on going out on roadways, which I would not advise, it might be likely that you can't even get into your vehicles because the sheet of ice is completely covering the door. That's when this cold front will arrive on our doorstep, and this instability with this cold front will be moving in, colliding with the warm, moist air mass that's already over the region, and that's going to ignite some thunderstorm activity as we head throughout the day on Thursday. Now, this system still has to interact with quite a bit of land before it makes its way into the Gulf of Mexico. That's likely to keep it as a tropical depression, but winds around low pressure move in a counterclockwise direction, which for us means winds coming out of the north, wrapping around this system. With that wraparound moisture colliding with that colder air, that's what's leading to us seeing some snowfall.
And you just said gross.
I just said gross. It was a gross day. There's no better way to say it. We saw rain, we saw colder temperatures. That's all thanks to yesterday's cold front. And yes, we are in the cone of uncertainty here in the Arklamas, but by the time Nicholas gets to us, it's going to be a tropical depression and then a post-tropical depression with winds only around 25 miles per hour by the time we look towards Thursday. Those in the northernmost portion of the Arklamas are going to be seeing more sunshine than those in the southern half as northerly winds push out all the moisture and clear out our cloud cover as we head throughout the day on Sunday. Now, usually when we have cloud cover, that'll act as a blanket trapping in the heat, but tonight we don't have anything to block in our heat, which means that will all escape back up into the atmosphere and allow for temperatures to get pretty chilly. It's going to be a little bit more towards the north. It's going to be tracking through northern Arkansas, and for us, that means just some rain chances as we head towards the weekend, not looking at any of flurries mixed in. Make its way through the more northwestern corner of the Arklamas, but it ran into this dry air mass that's over most of the region and really broke up all of that rain, is giving us a little bit of a break as we head throughout the next couple of hours here. Tomorrow, that cold front will be sweeping its way across the Arklamas, bringing much colder temperatures with it, but also chasing out any of that leftover rain. Good evening and welcome back. You're taking a live look at the KAQY Tower Cam over Monroe. Cloud cover has really made itself at home here over the course of today. All those blue skies we saw earlier this afternoon are out of the question as we head throughout the evening hours. Now, we are seeing a little bit of rain out there, just a few spotty showers here or there. For the most part, it's just going to be a brief shower and then quickly moving out if you do see any rain at all this evening. Now, as we head into the overnight, things will get a little bit more interesting, a little bit more scattered across the region, and also our winds will start to pick up as we head into the next couple of 24 hours here. Tomorrow, we have a wind advisory in place from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for the eastern half of the viewing area, and that's as strong winds out of the south continue to pull in moisture and pull in warmer air to the region. That's kind of what our weather setup is going to be showing us. We have all that southerly flow pulling in the moisture, creating a nice warm air mass over us here in the Arklamas. So when that cold front starts to sink its way south and collides with us here in the region, that's going to be bringing instability, which is going to set us up with all the ingredients we need to see some severe weather. Because of that, we're looking at a slight risk. We're level 2 out of 5 on our severity scale for majority of the region. And then we have just a sliver here, including East Carroll, as well as Madison and Tinsall parishes at that enhanced risk, or level 3 out of 5 on our severity scale. And the reason they're at a higher risk is all because of timing. So let's track it out hour by hour here. As we head throughout the evening, scattered showers will be the main story. Temperatures are going to stay pretty warm overnight. We're also going to see those showers stick with us into the morning. Here's about 7 a.m. for your Thursday as you're heading out the door. You might not be seeing rain yet, but you're definitely going to grab the rain jacket as you head out because showers are on their way as we head throughout the morning. Here's 9 a.m. We're starting to see those showers push their way into the western half of the viewing area, continuing to make their way east through the afternoon hours. As we get a little bit warmer, we can see the potential for some severe weather increase just a little bit because all of that warm air is going to be acting as fuel for our storms. And that's why when these systems reach into the more eastern portion of the viewing area along the Mississippi River, we're going to be in our peak heating hours, and that's when we have the most fuel available to potentially become severe, and that's why they're at that enhanced risk. But behind that front, dry, cool air is going to be filtering in, dropping temperatures as we head into the overnight, back down into the 30s as we look towards about 11 p.m. on Thursday. But no matter where you live tomorrow, we do have the potential to see some of those storms become severe. And if we do, that means we're looking at the potential for some strong winds, gusting from 60 to 70 miles per hour at times. That's going to be the main threat that we're looking at, but we can't rule out the possibility of an isolated tornado or two, or some large hail or flash flooding, especially in low-lying areas. But again, that all rolls in tomorrow. Tonight, really all we have to worry about is those scattered showers. Temperatures fall into the 60s this evening and staying nice and warm throughout much of the night, with winds breezy out of the south, gusting up to 20 miles per hour at times. Tomorrow, temperatures are going to be in the 70s before that cold front arrives, dropping behind that system as we head towards the afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms throughout much of the day. Isolated severe threat as we're only at that slight risk, or level 2 out of 5. We look sunny as we head towards the weekend, especially for Friday and Saturday. Temperatures are going to be rather slow to warm up, so it's going to be about a chilly weekend, especially on Saturday if you plan on heading out to the parade in downtown Monroe. I'm going to grab a jacket, but other than that, it's going to be in those low 60s. As we look ahead towards the upcoming week, a next disturbance arrives in the region, bringing rain, so make sure you enjoy the sunshine this weekend.